Okay, now, sorry, I am a phone, no, I can't answer. Okay, now a brief introduction to Ambiente È Vita. Ambiente È Vita was founded in 2013, worried and for the increase of childhood leukemia, most probably caused by a polluted surrounding environment. Ambiente È Vita opposed the creation of a landfill of dangerous materials proposed by Fairlife. This is the name of the company, and we won the first battle against Fairlife, and now we still fighting with this company because it won't create this landfill. Ambiente È Vita also is committed to protect the environment and the health of the citizens of Bitonto, and we is actively in raise awareness on environmental protection, and we promote the separate waste collection, sustainable mobility, sustainable lifestyle, and sustainable waste management. What about the activity, the principal activity of Ambiente Vita? The activity are monitoring, mobilization, legal action, and collaboration. Now I move to next slide. One of our activity is monitoring the territory, and as you can see in this photo, several times we find illegal landfill on the street. As you can see, some people leave the waste on the street, and in this image you can see some moment of the cleanup activity, and we involve other local organization and also the company that manage the waste in our city, and that this activity is part of the 00was7e project. At the cleanup activity is not just collecting waste, but we want to promote an important cultural change of the importance of the clean and the health of the environment. I move next slide. In this photo you can see some some moment, because in this year, only one moment, I need to charge my 1 second. This year we okay, thank you for the question. Nicola is operating to try to answer at the end of the webinar. Last year we collaborate with authority park of our SIA in activity to monitoring and prevent the fires, and thanks to this activity we have prevented some fire from spreading and causing greater damage. Another activity, mobilization activity is a demonstration. In this photo you can see some moment of a demonstration that we organizing for combat the Fairlife landfill. In the first photo you can see a banner where is right, no discarica Fairlife. That means no Fairlife landfill, and this man on the right was the mayor of the city. And a lot of people participate in this activity. We made a sort of procession all around the perimeter of the site of the Fairlife want to create this landfill. A lot of people participate at this activity. Also, very strange people participate. Oh, yeah. Talking with the people, they strange. This is people strange. Do you know this individual? Okay, I'm joking. Let's go now. And this is other moment of the mobilization. We organize debate, meeting, public meeting, event in the theater, and some gazebos in the principal square of our city to raise awareness about the environmental problem. Okay, next slide. Another activity is the legal action. The committee has taken a legal action against environmentally dangerous project, as the one is the landfill, Fairlife landfill. Next slide. Another activity of the Ambiente È Vita is the collaboration, and in this photo you can see some moment of our collaboration with the other organization of our city and with the waste management authority of our city to inform the community of the start of the separate waste collection. And in fact, in the second image, you can see the bins that the local authority distributed to the citizens, and the bins have different colors, and it depends on the material that you can collect in these bins, paper, glass, plastic, biogas, and so on. Okay, the last activity was the Erasmus project that in which we participate this year, and this is one of our last latex activities, and you all know this project because you are part of it. And now I will show some moment of the mobility in Brussels just for a memory. This the first day. We were at Le Phare du Canal. Maybe I think you remember Le Phare du Canal, where the cook was very good. The food was very good. Yes. And the second day we visit the Krinkwell company that is an organization active in the reuse of the waste as a resource. Okay, the third day we stay again at Le Phare du Canal for other activity of the project. Okay, the fourth day we visit the Living Tomorrow, and this was an extraordinary experience. We passed a virtual journey into the next future, and we enter in a futuristic scenarios with the technologies and innovation of the tomorrow's life. At the end of the day, we visit also the Atomium. You can see a group's photo behind the Atomium. Next. Okay, last activity in Brussels was the visit on the Parliament. The visit on the Parliament was really interesting. Everyone was walking around in the house of the European history, and someone took a photo of themselves to appear of the Parliament screen. Someone else believes he was in charge of Parliament, sorry, and still others, they want to treat Parliament. So sorry guys, and just for a laugh. And these are the last group's photo on the European Parliament. And now say bye-bye Brussels, and go to next slide. Okay, this is the third part, and now we talk about advocacy and institutional lobbying. For the first, I introduce the lobbying. Lobbying is the set of activities and strategies aimed to influence the political decision. The objective of the lobbying is to obtain favorable decisions, such as law, regulation, policies, and so on. Now, what is it, advocacy? Advocacy is the action we carry out to support lobbying, to inform, raise awareness, and mobilize public opinion on the environmental problem, therefore to reinforce the action on political decision maker. What are the reference of advocacy and of lobbying? The reference of lobbying is institutional community. The reference of advocacy is traditional media, social media, public in general, sometimes also special figures such as influencers, opinion makers, journalists, and so on. What is important is essential that the pressure on political decision maker as a good support by media and by public to convince the policymaker of the goodness of our cause. The advocacy sorry, one moment. Advocacy is addressed to different government level, local, regional, national, or international level, and the advocacy can be exercised by individuals, organization, or group of association. Next slide. Now let's talk about different methods of environmental advocacy. So we have awareness campaign, show, demonstration, petition, flyer distribution, public meetings, events, gazebos, and etc. Direct action, and it's not that is non-violent action, such as roadblock, sit-in, occupation. Everything is good to draw attention on environmental problem. Another type of methods is environmental education, by training children, young people and adults on the environmental issues. Communication using traditional media and social media to inform and disseminate and awareness of the problem of the environment. And the last is the involvement, creating volunteer group and organize local event. Now let's talk about an example of advocacy through communication. I'll tell you a little story as an example of storytelling based on an environmental problem: pollution of river. The title of this story is The Coughing River. Yeah, this is the story. Once upon a time, there was a river that sang. Look at the picture. Okay, this is the picture. The river of, as you can see, the river of this the water of this river is clean and clear, and it reflects the blue sky. In the water there are a lot of fish that are healthy and free, and there are some fishermen that cast their nets, and you can see around the river there are cultivated fields, and the farmers use the water's river to irrigate their fields. Children are playing on the banks in the river, and all around there are flowers and plants. But one day the situation changed. The river became very low, like a cough. But what happened? Happened that some industries began to discharge their polluted water in the river. So what happened? Day after day, the water became dark and dirty. The fish died, and the banks were filled of the waste. The fruit of the farmers died because the water was not more good, because was polluted. The children can't play in the river, and fishermen return home without any fish. So the river, once a source of life, had become a garbage dump. The situation is this. Now the situation is this. As you can see, is a very bad situation. And what is the turning point? Happened that a group of citizens worry about the health of the river, decide to act, and they organize a demonstration. They organize a petition. They took with the representative of the institution to change this situation, and with a big determination, they draw the attention of the media for this situation, and the attention for the community, for the local policymaker. What is the conclusion of this story? That after some years of battles, the authority took action to stop the pollution in the river, and they forced the industry to purify the waste water that they discharge in the river, and slowly, day per day, day after day, the river began to recover. The river sang, returned, and the child returned to play on its banks. Fishermen returned to cast their nets, and farmers to use the water to irrigate their fields. So this thanks to the community that decided not to give up. The story of Coughing River had become a story of hope. That is the storytelling. Now I want to have a focus on the details of the story. For the first, if you realize a storytelling like this, please use impactful image. The image positive on the initial situation, and very negative on the current situation. If you look this the photo, one moment I return on the first photo. Yes, focus on this photo. As you can see here, is an ideal image because the river is very clean, is the water is very crystal, reflect the color of the sky. There are a lot of creatures in the sea that are swimming in health and free. Behind you can see the fishermen that collect their nets, and all around the river there are a lot of cultivated fields where the farmers use the water to irrigate their fields. A lot of children are playing in this river, and in the foreground, in front of you, you can see an old fisherman that is fishing peacefully. All around there are flowers and plants. In general, this image suggests an ideal situation. Is I don't know how can I say, is like a concert, like a music. In this image, you can see some musical notes that sorry, you can see that the musical notes that metaphorically suggest that the river is singing. Yes, the river is singing, and the river is very happy. This image is important to have a positive impact on the community, because it is evocative on an ideal situation. Instead, however, the second image is in the opposite, because is highly negative and gives a very alarming impact on the situation. There are many fish, many dead fish. The banks are filled of the waste. There are no cultivated fields around. There are no fishermen in the river. There are no plants, and this image is very bad. And also the color of the river is gray, brown. It's gloomy. It's not the best, this image. In this image, as you can see, the river has stopped singing, and seems the river is crying, is coughing. The effect, the shock of this image on the political decision maker will be very impactful, and also on the community. This image will be very impactful. Now I want to talk about the key element of this storytelling. The important is the first is the personification of the river. In fact, attributing human characteristics to the river, and you know, singing, crying, coughing. These characteristics makes the story more engaging and create more emphasis. Then it's important to describe the change, highlighting the contrast between the initial situation, healthy river, and the current situation, polluted river. That makes an impact of the problem more evident. At the end, it's important to create a positive end of the story. Offer a positive conclusion, highlighting the difficulties and the time needed to solve the problem. At the end, you need to use a simple language, avoid more technicalities, and it's better if you focus on impactful image and some metaphoric. So this is what about the story. Now I want to propose a little interactive activity. Take 5 minutes for this activity. I ask you to propose a slogan or message for an awareness campaign on environmental problem. For example, we can address the issue of the plastic pollution in the sea. I don't know if you know the problem of the plastic in the ocean. There is a big aisle of plastic. So I asked you to propose a message, a slogan to use in an awareness campaign. Write your slogan in the internal chat of Google Meet, and at the end of the webinar we will read your message and we talk about of this topic. Okay, you have 5 minutes and see you later. Attiva. Okay, guys. I think you write a lot of message. I'm very happy, and now we restart. One moment that I go to the slide to have a screen, full screen. Only one moment. So, are you ready to restart, guys? Okay. Okay, thank you. I see on the screen. Now, let's talk about a dossier. How we can prepare a dossier to present a proposal to the institution. For present a dossier to the institution, we have to consider 3 elements. Okay, identify the target institution. It's important to determine which institutional body you want to dedicate your proposal. So parliament, government, region, municipality, local, international, it depends from your proposal. It's important to study the regulations. You have to know the existing laws, regulation and policies that apply to your proposal, and evaluate the actors involved. Identify the decision maker, the interest group, and the relevant stakeholder important for your proposal. Let's slide. Now we have 3 key points. The first, clear objective. Define specifically the objective you want to achieve with your proposal. Problem. Explain the problem that you want to solve with your proposal, and describe your proposal in detail, highlighting the benefits and the costs. Then you need to structure the dossier, and you have to respect different elements. The first one is the executive summary. You need to present the key points shortly. You have to present the key points of your proposal and its objective, problem, solution, and benefit. The context, describe the context in which the proposal fits, providing background information. Detail proposal. Present your proposal clearly and in detail, supporting by data and with the other evidence that you need. Important is the impact. You need to highlighting the expected benefits of the proposal, economic, social, environmental, and so on. At the end, use a clear language, and precise language suitable for the institutional audience. Okay, let's go next slide. And now we have a practical example. We talk about an dossier that Ambiente Vita proposed an local institution. And now I will read this dossier. The title of the dossier is Request for the construction of a lamination basin on the Fairlife site. I don't know if you know what is lamination basin, and maybe after, if you have some doubt, we can talk about lamination. What is lamination basin? Okay, the first executive summary. I'm reading this dossier. This dossier is presented by Ambiente È Vita in relation to the complex story of the Fairlife project, and in light of the observation of the Apennines District Basin Authority, later ADB. The dossier aims to draw the attention of the Puglia region to the need to build a lamination basin on the site of the Fairlife quarry. These requests follow the Fairlife project, which involves the construction of landfills for dangerous materials, and the request is motivated by the need for hydraulic safety of the territory and environmental protection. Now, the context. The site of a disused quarry was identified in the flood risk plan as a suitable area for the construction of a lamination basin in order to mitigate the hydrogeological risk. The Fairlife company obtained a favorable opinion from the region for the construction of a special waste landfill in the area indicated by the ADB. However, the ADB expressed a negative opinion on the construction of the Fairlife landfill, underlining that the site was identified as a lamination tank. Detailed proposal. In light of above, Ambiente È Vita asks the Puglia region to take concrete action for the construction of the lamination basin in the Fairlife quarry, in line with the provision of the flood risk plan. This request is based on the following reasons. The construction of the lamination tank represents a priority intervention for the hydraulic safety of the territory and the protection of the population from flood events. The construction of the lamination basin is consistent with the indication of the ADB, which has identified the site as suitable for this purpose. The construction of lamination basin can offer opportunities for redevelopment of the area, creating green areas and improving the landscape. What about impacts? The construction of a lamination basin in Bitonto would offer important benefits. Reduction of flood risks for the city of Bitonto and surrounding areas. The lamination basin would allow excess water to be stored, preventing it from flowing into the territory and causing damage to property and the people. Improvement of the territory, creation of a green area around the basin, which increases biodiversity and offers recreational spaces. Environment redevelopment, transformation of a degraded area into an environment of landscape and natural value. What about the conclusions? Ambiente È Vita hopes that the Puglia region will accept this request and take action to build the flood basin, the lamination basin. The association is available to provide support and collaboration for the realization of this important project for the safety and protection of the territory. Okay, this is a dossier that Ambiente Vita realized for the Puglia region, and at the end of the dossier we attacked some document, like a document relating the history of Fairlife, ADB opinion, extract from the flood risk, and other document that you need to attack to the document. Okay, let's do the next slide. Okay, now let's talk about the strategies of lobbying and advocacy. Okay, what are the strategies? The important is relation. We need to build relationship with decision maker and stakeholder. Communication and use different channel to communicate your proposal. Email, social media, please, email, meeting, social media, and so on. Alliance, collaborate with other organizations and interest groups that share the same objective with you. And the last is mobilization. Engage the public and the media to raise awareness of your proposal. Now I'll show you some image of mobilization, of a community mobilization. Yeah, okay. This one is the first one is a cleaning action in a day dedicated to the ecology for raise awareness of a clean and healthy environment. In the second image, you can see debates in with the public event with the participation of the policy maker. Okay, this one is a public demonstration to influence political decision, and in this image you can see a gazebo where there are distribution of information for raise awareness on the environmental problem. And the next, as you can see before, this is the demonstration against Fairlife. And the last one is a demonstration in front of a local regional administrative headquarters. Okay. Okay, now we are an example of press release and the social media campaign created by environmental organization. So to involve the community in environmental awareness action, there are different strategies that we can adopt. Practical events, it can be cleaning day, tree planting, recycling workshop, and natural excursion. Education and awareness in the meeting, documentary screening, information campaign, project in school, digital engagement using social media, online channel, challenges, and the webinar. Collaborations with local association, company, volunteers, network. And now we're talking about an example of a successful communication campaign. And I don't know if you know Trash Tag Challenge. This was a campaign which went viral in 2019. The idea was very simple. It invites people to take a photo in a dirty area, the photo before and after the cleanup, and to share this photo on the social media. Participants take this photo and they show the impact on their work. This campaign was a great success, thanks its simplicity and visible impact. And after this campaign, many areas around the world were cleaned up. It helped raise awareness on the importance of waste management and on the importance of environmental protection. Other example, maybe, no, sorry. Wait, sorry. Other example of the awareness campaign is the Earth Hour that is promoted by WWF. This campaign invites people to turn off their light for 1 hour to raise awareness on climate change. And another successful campaign is Fridays for Future. Maybe you know this movement founded by Greta Thunberg, and this movement used the social media to organize a demonstration and raise awareness about climate change. Of course, if you have any question, please write in chat and Nicola will prepare the answer to your question. Thanks. Now let's go. Next slide. Okay, now we talk about the separate waste collection. Only 1 second. No, okay. Okay, it's important for the separate waste collection have a waste reduction. Separate waste collection allows you to separate recyclable materials and from not recyclable material. And what about recyclable material? You know, you have paper, plastic, glass, metal, bioorganic, and so on. Saving of a natural resources, recycling allows you to reuse existing material, reduce the need to extract new material. This preserve precious natural resources such as forests, mineral, and fossil fuels. Energy saving recycling require less energy than producing new material from raw materials. And pollution reduction, recycling helps reduce air, water, and soil pollution. And at the end, creation new job. Waste management and recycle are growing and are growing sector, and that create a new job opportunity. This contributes to the development to a circular and sustainable economy. Okay, next slide. What about the principle of waste management? Waste management follows a different principle to minimize the impact of environment. We have prevention. This is the best strategy, because it avoids to production of waste at source through durable product and less packaging. Reduction reduce the amount of waste produced with responsible consumption, reuse, giving a new life of object with repair and second-hand markets. At the end, recycling transform waste into a new material and through separate collection. And what in the case we can't use everything of these elements remain disposal because the material go to the landfill. Okay, next slide. Okay, what about the different method of separate waste collection? We have door-to-door collection that the company that manage the waste come door-to-door to collect the waste. Then the collection center is an ecological island where you can leave every type of the waste, and roadside collection is the collect on the road. Okay. Next slide. Okay, in this image you can see the different color of the waste. The new European normative has standardized the colors of waste bin, and we have the yellow for plastic, blue sky for the paper, green for the glass, brown for the bio waste, and gray for undifferentiated waste. In Europe, we have to use this colors for the waste bins. Okay, next slide. Okay, now we talk about an example of recycle of the waste, and we can see the life cycle of the plastic. For the first, raw material are extracting and crude are extracting, and then the plastic. We have the plastic production, the consumption, use of product, separate waste collection, disposal for plastic collection, selection center, separation of different type of plastic, recycling, melting and transformation into granular or flakes, and at the end we have a new production, create of new object, container, bottle, new packaging, etc. The goal the best goal of circular economy is to close the loop, minimizing waste and maximize the reuse and of the resource. Okay, now go to the next slide. Okay, this is the fifth part of the webinar, the importance of the relationship with the decision maker. A moment. Okay. Interaction with the policymakers is fundamental to influencing environmental politics for several reasons. Policymakers can translate environmental concerns into concrete action with new regulation, incentives, and sanction. Policymakers they can allocate funds to research projects, land protection, and other environmental initiatives. Democratic participation is a right and a duty. Citizens have the right to make their proposal, and they have the duty to contribute to building a sustainable future. Interaction with pollution, it's important to collaborate with policy makers that allows you to network and work together towards common goals. At the end, the interaction ensure transparency, monitoring the work of political decision, make you sure that the environmental policies are effective and respond to real need. Okay, next slide. Now let's talk about the social causes of waste abandonment. Okay, the waste abandonment is a complex phenomenon with deep roots in the social fabric. Several cultural, economic, and educational factors contribute to these environmentally harmful behaviors. What about the one moment? Yes, cultural fact. In some communities, caring for the public environment is perceived as a secondary to individual interest, and in some area, littering is a common practice, passed down from generation to generation. In some cases, it's none of my business. This is the tendency to delegate responsibility for cleaning to others, such as local authority, can contribute to littering. And we have a lack to respect for the environment. Nature is sometimes seen as an unlimited resource to be exploited without worrying about the consequence. What about the economic factor? Disposal costs. The high cost of regular waste disposal can push people to opt for illegal solutions. Then excessive production and consumption of goods, often with non-recyclable packaging, and contribute to increased waste. Okay, what about educational factors? Lack of environmental education, lack of knowledge of the consequence of abandoning waste can lead to irresponsible behavior. Poor information. The lack of clear information on separate collection method and collection center can make it difficult to dispose of waste correctly. And then also negative models, observing irresponsible behavior by adults or caregivers can negatively influence young people. And poor education in school. The lack of environmental education programs in the school can limit young people's awareness of the issues. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is the last part of this webinar. We now talk about the tips for a sustainable lifestyle. We can adopt a sustainable lifestyle in our life. In the daily life is not only a way to take care of the planet, but also to improve the quality of your life. Here are some practical tips to easily integrate into your routine. Reduce waste, the first. Prefer product with less packaging, loose or with recyclable packaging. Reuse, give new life to container, jars and various objects instead of throwing them away. Always bring a water bottle and a cloth bag for shopping with you, avoiding single-use plastic. Saving energy. Replace traditional light bulbs with low-energy LED ones. Choose appliance with an high energy class, A++ or higher. Turn off electronic device when they are not in use, and avoid wasted heating or cooling. Okay, the third point is sustainable nutrition. Use public transport or bicycle for daily travel. Share your car with colleagues when you move to work. Reduce the number of vehicles on the road. And consider purchasing an electric or hybrid car to reduce CO2 emissions. Then what about responsible consumption? Buy local and seasonal product to reduce the environmental impact of the transport. Use leftovers to prepare new recipes, avoiding throwing food away. And drink tap water, avoiding purchasing plastic bottled water. And in the end, awareness and participation. Participate in local initiatives, join volunteer groups, or participate in environmental awareness events. Encourage friends and family to adopt more sustainable lifestyle. Okay, Nicola, next slide, please. Oh, cazzo, ho sbagliato. Please. No, sorry, one moment, but before the next slide. Now, conclusion. This is the conclusion of this webinar. I hope we have reached the end of this meeting. Now we have explored the importance of waste management, sustainable choice, and dialogue with the policymaker. It is the time to translate this knowledge into concrete action. I invite you to reflect on the small steps you can take in your daily life to reduce your environmental impact. Whether it is adopting more conscious consumption habits, participating in local cleanup initiatives, or making your voice heard in institutions, every gesture counts. Remember, change starts with us. Share your experience with friends and family, inspire those around you, and become an ambassador for sustainability. Together, we can build a future where the environment is respected and protected for generations to come. So, we are in to the end of this webinar. We thank you for participating this webinar. Before to show the last slide, I want to say thanks all the Ambiente Vita staff for collaborating with me to prepare this webinar. and a special thanks to Tommaso because he realized the slide, and every slide is a fruit of his idea. I show the last one that is an idea of Tommaso. Thank you, Tommaso. And this is the last slide.
It's so lovely photo. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelo. Thank you, Tommaso. Very great work.
Bravo.
We will try to make you proud and be the most sustainable ambassadors there are.
Yes, sorry for the speedy to talk about this webinar, because I cried that the webinar was taking a long time, but I don't think we are in time. We are in time. What is 60, 20? Okay, we are in time. Okay, if you want, we can read some question, and we can answer to your doubt if you want. Want you read the question, Nicola, in chat?
Sì. Elina, può intervenire?
Sì, aspetti. Okay, Elina.
Yes, I have a question. In a couple of weeks, we are planning to meet with local decision makers, and we have to give them solutions to problems with the garbage. What would be your solution? What would you tell to the decision makers? What they can change, or what can administration change, or to improve the situation in the city? What is your suggestion?
Yes, I don't understand because the voice, your voice was disturbed. Can you repeat, Elina, because the voice...
Cosa possiamo fare per cambiare l'amministrazione? To improve the situation, per migliorare la situazione.
Elina.
Yes, so the question is, what will be your advice for the municipality and municipality administration? So to deal with the garbage, what will be your solution that you want to offer them?
But you refer the garbage that we find on the street?
Yes, or in general, what do you think that the administration can do better?
Okay, I understand. The local administration is they activate to provide a camera on the street that see when people leave the waste on the street. Sometimes these people go with their car, and with the number of the car, administration send a sanction to these people that leave the waste on the street. This one of the solution for this problem, but it's very difficult because there are a lot of not central street, because in our city there is a lot of fields far of the street, and it's impossible to have more camera, a lot of camera in the each street in the fields of our city. I don't know if is clear my answer.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you too. We have another question in the chat or no?
No, no. Ma cos'è che la risoluzione per l'abbandono dei rifiuti?
Okay, we want to see some. We want to talk about some message for the awareness campaign. I read the different. Safe Murad write one less plastic, one more fish. That is very nice. What do you think about this slogan?
One less plastic? Could you repeat?
One less plastic, one more fish. Is writing, Ilan is writing on the chat, internal chat.
Okay.
It's written.
Okay.
It's a very nice. I like this this slogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other
Me
one,
too.
Alessandro writed, keep rivers fantastic, not filled with plastic. There is the assonance, fantastic plastic. It's very nice also this slogan. Keep rivers fantastic, not filled with plastic. Save Murad write it again. Save the sea, skip the plastic. Okay.
Save the sea.
Save the sea. No, save the sea, skip the plastic. Okay, it's very nice. And Lena writed clear water or a river full of plastic. You decide. Clear water or a river full of plastic. You decide. Alessandro writed no more plastic and the world will be fantastic. You still again plastic fantastic. You like, you are a poet, you are poetical. Safe write it again. Stop feeding the fish plastic. They want all seafood diet. Stop feeding. No, I safe. I like the first one. Your first slogan. Elena write it. Save the beach. Yes, okay. Alessandro, plastic in rivers, plastic in seas. Let's break free from this disease. Okay, thank you, Alessandro, for your message. Aurora, write it. Keep the fish away from the disarray. What is disarray, Aurora? What does meaning disarray?
Disarray means disastro, disordine.
Okay. Keep the fish away from the disarray. Okay. Also, you are a poet. Away disarray with the assonance of the word. Elena writed, save the beach, clean after yourself. Also, this one is nice. Again, safe. How many slogan did you write? Safe. Keep.
I was creative and I had time, so why not?
Yes, you are the best. You are the best. Next campaign, you will work with us. Keep the ocean classy, not trashy. And Daniel Kamenov, I don't. Okay, then. Mine isn't a slogan, but in Bulgaria we have a bottle that says, if you buy a bottle without a wrapper, we plant 10 trees. What is wrapper? What is wrapper? One moment. I translate wrapper. Okay. The contain. Okay. Alessandro write again, let's be drastic, cut the plastic. Okay. Again, save Murad, from streams to seas, let's keep it debris free. Yagis, if you trash the stream, fish lose their dream. Very nice. Also, this slogan is very nice. Okay, guys, I don't know if you are, if you have some other question, ask without problem. If not, Nicola want to say something.
Ilian.
Yeah. You have some question?
In general, no. I like presentation, make many notes for myself. It was very useful and clear. So maybe when you're thinking about the slogan, I prefer to put the people in the focus. What they lose if they polluted the sea with the plastic. But honestly, I have no idea for this sentence for now.
Yeah, yes.
Because for in Bulgaria, this is last two is really nice, but I think many people say I don't care about the fish dream. I hope you understand me well.
But I think the problem is not for the fish. Also is for the fish, but
the fish is from the problem general. It's
general. But the problem reflect to human also.
Yes.
Because we eat fish. The problem is for the environmental in general, for our how can I say? Because we have nutrition for the fish, and it's for the fish our problem. But that was only an interactivity activity. Not we have not intention to realize campaigns to solve the problem in the ocean, because that problem is very big. I don't know if you know this situation, because in the ocean there is an island of a plastic waste, and this island is big than the extension of the France.
Yeah.
Okay, the nation, the country, the France.
It is called the Big or the Great Pacific Ocean Garbage Patch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, right. It's very big problem. That was only an exercise to try a slogan. Maybe a day we I don't know the tomorrow what we can do. Maybe we can have a awareness campaign for these topics, and we can use this slogan.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I also have a quick question. Is it possible for you to send us the presentation on the WhatsApp?
Yeah, you anticipate me, because I was talking about this presentation that I shared this presentation in chat with you, and if Ilian wants this presentation, Elena can send to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I love you. I love you very much, and I hope see you in other occasion, and we'll see you in chat and in other activity. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Thank you. Ciao.